What's up, you guys? It's your girl, the one and only Queen Boss Lady. Checking in with you guys with another quick spiritual message, okay? So, this message that I have is a question that I used to ask myself repeatedly, and I didn't know the answer to it. And I'm the type of person that I'm okay if I don't know the answer to something. Let's say you're writing a sentence, right? I am going, and then you don't know where you want to go, so you put blank. Like, that's how I did this situation. I just left it blank. You know, sometimes we're going to hurry up and fill in that blank just so it'll be filled, but we may be wrong, and we may just be throwing something right there just so, you know, we can see it and we can know what it is. But sometimes when I don't know things, I just like to leave it blank, and I trust and believe that my spiritual team, my angels, they're going to fill me in on that blank spot. So I just thought it was strange. I just thought it was weird that I had this experience in life as a child and growing up, and it was so, you know, what it was. Go back and watch the videos. For y'all that have been watching me, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it was, right? And for the life of me, I could not understand why, you know, my sister, you know, would take my testimony. This is what they were doing. This is what they was doing. They was projecting my testimony onto their life and, you know, speaking it as their own, speaking like they went through these things. They encountered these things, you know, from watching me and seeing the things that I went through. And not only that, just applying my testimonies and really hard things that I went through in life, just slapping them on their life. You know, like a label, you know, like a sticker. They just peeled it right off and slapped it on their chest like a sticker. When they didn't go through any of the things that I went through. They didn't put in any of that work that I put in, any of the healing, any of the unpacking, any of the facing reality, all that I did in that particular situation, because they picked every, you know, my shit's like a buffet to my family, to people, agents that come into my life. You know, they feel like my testimonies and what I've been through in life is like a buffet. They put what they want on their fucking plate. And a lot of these people, they do two things. The really, really sick, mental ill patients, they will do a astral projection, and they will create a whole scene that is just like the testimony that I told them, and they will go through that whole thing as if they didn't create it, they didn't cause it, step by step. And then the other particular agent that I'm speaking of, they know damn well they don't even want to know parts of that heat, you know. But this person that's made up their own, you know, testimony that matches mine, detail for detail for detail, they still skip over fires and really, you know, tragedy moments that I had. They skip over all that, and they say, yeah, look at me, I'm going through the same thing you're going through, because I'm a God and I'm this and I'm that. You're just proving right there that you're not, because gods don't do that. Okay, so then this other person, they know that they don't even want to walk nowhere near them cold, that shit that I went through. So what they'll do is they'll just take my testimony and just, like, you know, put a badge on them, you know. And so I couldn't understand, like, why? Why does someone want my story? Why does, everyone in my family want my story? When I sat back and I watched these children get treated like royalty, and I watched these children, what strength my mother did have, she was there for them. What finances she did have, she provided for them. What resources she did have, she provided for them. None of that was provided for me. But yet, y'all still want my story when y'all sat back and had the best. And I couldn't understand it, but I just left it blank. And today God revealed to me why my family was doing this. Why certain friends would do this as well. They wanted to have the same experience no matter how bad it was. They don't care. They want that same experience. And it's because these are the dark witches, and what they're doing is they're performing a ritual. And when you are performing a ritual, it's not going to be just one thing you need to do. It's going to be, you need to gather this, you need to do this, you need to get this person on this type of frequency. And so what these people were doing, they were taking the first steps to be initiated into trying to destiny swap with me. These are people that wanted to destiny swap with me. These are people that were fighting in the spiritual realm to be me. Clones, agents, people that don't know who they are, no identity, was fighting for my destiny, for my position, for my ranking, for my spirit. And they did the little Joseph thing. Well, if I show up as the wounded one, but you're not showing up as the wounded one. You're showing up as the thief. You're showing up as a con artist. You're showing up as a fraud. You're showing up as someone who can't walk with someone else's stars. I'm hearing they're demoted. And if you notice, I heard they will never support you with your vision, with your goal. Because they want you to give up on it. So they can pick that very thing up. That's why they're walking around and they got your testimony on them like a badge of honor. Yes, I'm the black sheep in my family. And this is how you know that these people are frauds. Because they boast it. And they wear it like a badge of honor. Because they think they're going to get the same promotion that you get. And you don't even carry it like that. Nobody even knows what you've been through. Nobody even knows what you've gone through if you do not share. If you do not spill that tea, they will not know that it was that hot. But these people go around spilling the tea everywhere they go. Oh, yes, this is me. This is my name, Ashley. And my mom abandoned me. My mom was abusive. My mom was a drug addict. Who does that? Two strangers, two people that they meet and greet. Because they're in the middle of performing a ritual, a destiny swap. So they're trying to get their testimony out. Because little do you know it or not, you're supposed to be telling your testimony. But they say, oh, I'm going to beat this person to it. I'm going to beat this person to telling their own testimony. I'm going to beat this person at their own destiny. And that's why close friends of yours, They'll go get a reading done on you. Some people, I just heard, yeah, this is what I just heard. Some people are so sick, they get readings done as you. That's what I just heard, y'all. That's crazy. Some people that you know, that you least expected, they call these psychics, you know, and we love y'all. But they show up as you. You know, the psychic wants your name, maybe your date of birth, or maybe I just heard some just your name is fine. And they give your name. So already I'm hearing the energy is kind of off with the psychic. I'm hearing these psychics are not fooled. A lot of them are telling the destinies of the person sitting right in front of them, and they think that they're speaking of the name that they gave. And they're getting excited, right? And they're hearing how 111, and they're hearing how, yeah, this person, they're never going to get this. They're never going to get that. Yeah, this is going to, and they're like, this is so amazing. Little do they know, this psychic is still reading their name, their birth chart, their spirit, and tricking them into thinking. And then the psychic may give them like one good thing, like, oh, this person, they're gonna pull back from you. They're gonna get very focused on a particular project, and then they're gonna move to Houston. Let's say that, right? And then this person will be like, what? They're gonna pull back from me. They're gonna get really serious about a project and then move to Texas. Let me tell you what these mentally ill people do. This is why they're getting the reading done on you, because they have no clarity, no direction, which way to go in their life. And they want to show up as you. So they're getting a reading done as you, so they'll know what to do in your life. They're taking steps in your life. So you're supposed to move. You're supposed to get, but listen, this is the thing, and this is the thing about when you're speaking to a psychic. If a psychic does not say, okay, in January, this is when a person is going to get, focused and pull back from you, and they're going to get very focused on a project, and then they're going to move, to a different state or a different country. They don't say the time. They don't say the date, the hour, but these minions, they spring into action. They spring into action. They shut down everything. They start planning to move to another state right then and there. They're showing you how busy they are. You guys may have a routine or had a routine or talk here and there once a week, and you'll notice that once this person, and this is the type of person that will call you, and they're in the middle of being busy because they just want to show you how busy they is. So this is that frenemy that has tried to destiny swap with you. You also had family members that have tried to destiny swap with you. You've had people that just meet you on a day-to-day and see your star. And they want to destiny swap with you. That's the only reason why they want to be friends with you. And then you'll notice everything you're going through, they're starting to go through. And it's because they want to go through it. It's because they are trying to take your life. They're trying to take your destiny. And they know you may be enduring a little storm right now. They know that. And they're like, they see that your future is so bright and so promising. These people are also ready and willing to weather and wither this storm that they're putting themselves in just to be placed in your position, and it's still not happening. The only thing is happening is y'all are being exposed. These people sprint into action, and they do things that you are not even aware of. God hasn't even put into your forecast yet or into your spirit yet that you're going to be moving or you're going to be relocating or you're going to be da-da-da-da-da. But this friend knows because she's reading into your destiny. She's reading into your stars. And you speak to this friend and she like, yeah, girl, I'm leaving. I'm about to pack up and move. And you like, girl, that's what's up. It's, blah, 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 blah. But you don't know. And you find out years later, okay, God called you to go to that same place that your friend went. And when you look and you see that your friend is somewhere that God didn't call her to be, didn't call him to be, didn't call your family members to be, baby, you will look and you will see these people in a storm, a hell storm. That they need your shoulder to cry on. You'll notice that too. These people will put themselves, insert themselves in your storm that they could never weather. Because they wasn't built like that and they wasn't built for that. So now they done put themselves in this storm and then now, girl, they calling you every day because they got a problem. They going through spiritual warfare. They going through this. They going through witchcraft. They going through backfire. They going through hell. And you just like, woo! You see these people in a tornado, in a storm. And you just like, and they calling on you to help them. They want to cry on your shoulder, but they trying to steal your destiny and can't handle it. And you like, well, dang, I thought you was moving out of town and, you had everything lined up and you find out this person didn't have nothing lined up. They just acted off of a reader telling them about your blessing. This reader will tell these people, hey, you're about to get married, and your friend will go and do spell work on her partner to make her partner propose to her. When they don't know you're not getting married till 5 years from now. And it's going to be to someone you love. It's going to be to someone you trust. It's going to be to someone who adores you, admire you, love the ground you walk on. And they just took the soul that was with them. They don't even know that this person is not even meant to be with them. But they done went and did a spell on this person to bind this person to them, to get this person to marry them so that they can show up in your life as you and show up as if they're showing some light. Oh, I'm engaged now. Yeah, girl, yeah. But it's because you got a reading done on your friend. You're engaged because you got a reading done on your sister. You're engaged because you got a reading done on your niece. It's not authentic. It's not real. It's all magic. And that's why things backfire and blow up in y'all face. And then you go through that same, God calls you. God may have called you. You will see the big difference in when these people that want to destiny swap with you and they try to walk through that way, you will see how they get, ooh, child, they don't come out looking like you. They don't even go in looking like you. But you can look and see the difference. And they'll beat a dead horse, so they'll try to make it like God carried them. They will try their best to give God the glory because that's yours. But when you look, you see, no, with God, okay. But you see, when God called you to go and pack up and relocate, it was like walking on clouds. Everything was aligned. It's like walking on water. It was like walking on water for you. It was like walking on water for you, or clouds. Because this is your walk. This is your testimony. And stop letting people take it. Take it back today. Because you earned them stripes. You earned them rankings. Not them. And then when you look at them and they trying to go through what was designed for you to go through, you see they walking on hell, cold. They walking on fire, coals, burning coals. They go from walking on coals to balls of fire. They walking on, trying to walk your path. Because it was your time to walk that path. And they think they done jumped the gun and went somewhere that you wasn't supposed to go for another 5 or 10 years. They done jumped the gun and married a man, and you're not supposed to be married for another 10 years. Let them go first. Because God always say the best for last. Continue to let them go first. Because see, they want to show you they can do it better than you. They want to show you that they're the blueprint. But it didn't work when they did it. They failed miserably. And you was right there to see them fail and fall and get burnt and get done up and skinned up. And then these people sit before you and they think that you don't know that they tried to destiny swap with you. They think that you don't know why they going through hell, why they catching hell. They think that you don't know why they're homeless because they put that spell on you. They think that you don't know why you're single because they did magic on you that no man would pick you, no man would choose you. And then they sit in front of you with their boyfriends and they think that you don't know this. It's time for y'all to wake up. And I know, I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of, what y'all call them, karmics. I call them minions. I call them devils. But I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of my devils right now. And I say a lot of my devils because y'all cool with me. Because y'all work for me. So, why not help y'all? Y'all are the ones that need the most help. So, with that being said, I just feel like I'm speaking to y'all right now when I say this. Like, it's pointless, but I keep hearing something about, mental illness. And I feel like that is a mental illness. When you really think, when you really truly believe in your heart that you can become someone else and you can put their skin on like a glove. When you can just put their destiny on like a glove, But to the next video, I know I care for you guys. Peace.